one passport using the DS55044. That goes into Philadelphia. Philadelphia is the seat of the American national government. Washington, D.C. is basically the country's government capital. Hopefully everybody understands that there's two different areas there. The Secretary of the Treasury also works for the Postmaster-General. He is holding the Post and the Postal Treasury accounts. The Post Treasury account is a non-interest-bearing checking account. The Postal Treasury accounts are all interest-bearing savings accounts using usury, tied in with the Federal Reserve system of you writing bonds and other instruments out there. Now, on your money orders, you can either utilize one or two different ways as a U.S. citizen postmaster. If you don't have your identification yet, you can put in that your passport application is being requested. Okay? Numbers under request or whatever. And that's right. We should not be using usury after the age of 25. We should be using waffle currency with just exchangement, that nobody ever cashed in their postal savings account and started using their national checking account. Now I said, and you can turn around and take your certificate of live birth and move it over to out of the one area, take all of its gold-backed bearer bonds that are attached to it and have it transferred over out of the postal savings account over to the national checking account, non-interest-bearing checking account. But it will be under a different treasury. It'll be under a post treasury account, not under a postal treasury account. And nobody can attack that. You're the only one that can access that. They will probably come and get numerous signatures and fingerprints and maybe an eye scan or whatever from you to be able to access that account. So that's some of the warnings that you need to be aware of. And don't be afraid of these guys, okay? Don't try and hide anything from them. They will know if you're trying to hide something or if you're trying to just deceive them in any way. Try and show them that you understand. So listen to this audio numerous times over until you understand what I'm saying. Go and read Title 46. Go and read the Shipping Act. Try and learn to read between the lines. Go and read Chapter 333 or 335 in Volume 17 of the Statutes at Large. It's all there. It's not where all these other people out here have been misleading you. Your baptismal certificate, okay? It's a certificate. It's a postal certificate held by the Foreign Post Office for the Church of Rome in New York City. You have to surrender that baptismal certificate to claim basically what the value is for the bonds that they have been writing against that baptismal certificate, because they were using your postal savings account as the collateral. Your marriage certificate is another one that has value behind it. All of these are basically, in a way, classified as little lifeboats out there that you could have utilized at different points in time for monetary value. You could have done set-offs using those instruments. I hope I get your name right. Santos? Is that right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. You've been using the certificate of live birth down there to some results, right?
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's a lifeboat document, and it has value behind it. But see, it's not closing down the whole account in the process. You're only doing a minor set-off in the present time, and we can't do away with that, okay? Because that certificate of live birth is basically the one that is holding our inheritance. That was what we need to do, is take it out of the postal system of usury and move it over to the non-interest-bearing national checking account.